Hello students. Today we are going to learn how to graph linear and exponential graphs. And we're going to identify key features that go with each type of graph. So we need to know some vocabulary. An exponential equation is an equation in which variables occur as exponents. A linear equation is an equation that can be written in the form y equals mx plus b. An asymptote is a line that continually approaches a given curve but does not meet it. Intercepts. Intercepts are written as coordinates. An x-intercept is where the line crosses that x-axis, and y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis, okay? Next, we're going to go over types of lines. For linear, growth is going up and to the right and is a positive slope right here. Decay is when the line is going down and to the right, so it's a negative slope. For exponential, can you see those okay? Exponential is when it goes up and to the right, that's a growth, okay? And down and to the right, that's a decay. And let me go back up here to our growth and find the x-intercept. And again, that's where it crosses the x-axis. Right there, it's at negative 1.5, comma 0. The y-intercept is at 0, 2. And I'm going to write that down over here. So again, the y-intercept is at 0, 2. X-intercept is at negative 1.5, comma 0. So the x-intercept will always have a 0 for your y, and the y-intercept will always have a 0 for the x. So make sure you know that as a key feature on that one. On the decay, the x-intercept crosses the x-axis here at 3, 0. See if I can write that from here. The y-intercept crosses at 0, 4. And there you have it. Okay, let's go on the exponential one, and I've got to move it up so that you could see it. Okay, so our asymptote right here, even though it looks like it goes to the the x-axis right there, it will not cross that x-axis. So the asymptote is at y equals 0. Okay, then the x-intercept, so we put, it doesn't exist, so I put NA, not applicable. And then we put where it crosses the y-axis right here, that's at 0, 4. Okay, for your decay, over here, your asymptote is going to be at y equals 2. So even though it looks like that line is going to cross y equals 2, it will never cross it. Our x-intercept, where does it cross our x-axis? It never does. So that's doesn't exist. So you put not applicable. NA. Y-intercept, again, it crosses at 0, 4. So hopefully you can read that okay. Now we're going to go on to page, it's either 118 or 130. I think yours is 130 in your packet. And we're going to do a couple of problems there. Okay, so y equals 3 to the x. Is it linear or exponential? Where does a curve? So it can't be linear. Linear is straight. So it has to be an exponential, and the asymptote is going to be at, it will never cross at y equals 0. Okay, is it a growth or decay? Well, it's going up, so it's got to be a growth. X-intercept, it will never cross the x-axis. Y-intercept, where does it cross? At 0, 1. Okay? Next, this one. Oh, y equals negative x minus 2. It goes down and to the right, and it's linear because it's a straight line. Growth or decay, it's going down and to the right, so it's a decay graph. X-intercept, it crosses the x-axis at negative 2, 0. Crosses the y-axis at 0, negative 2. And we're done. Go ahead and finish page 118 and 119, and we can go on to 10.2. Go ahead, students, you rock.